attrition rate has a direct relation to probably underdevelopment or underrepresentation. What do you think?
There has been some constituencies which I would say that that is the case, but in my constituency, for example, I think that it was very clear that the incumbent could have actually retained his position had it not been the fact that there was this what we call the UDA wave in Mount Kenya.
Okay.
And the reason is that people generally felt that...
Hold that thought. We'll come back to you to finish up on that point. Let's head over to Kasarani.
Okay.
Edwin Sifuna, duly elected as Senator, Nairobi City County.
This could just be either the signing of the certificate, I suspect, that Edwin Sifuna has been declared the winner of the... Who are these?
Supporters.
Yeah, they are supporters.
This is exactly what...
And they're really having fun while it's it.
The emotional beat in politics. the long wait is over.
But they can celebrate, but from far. Not so close. Your celebration, just keep it a bit off the other end. And it's true. You can now confirm that Edwin Sifuna from Bungoma County, Mzaliwa wa Bungoma County, is now the senator for Nairobi County. They have been manhandled completely, that cameraman. I don't know for what reason.
It happens.
Yeah,
some of us slap one another.
Yeah,
in the field. Kashini, you know.
And Edwin Sifuna is quite a raborosa. It will be interesting, to see him in the Senate because one, he's very solid in terms of law. He is a gentleman, and you would also say no fear. You will remember when there was a strife in ODM. He's among the few who stood up and saw the exit of Ababa Secretary General in ODM. And you will also remember, even in the Law Society of Kenya, there were the people who were opposed to the, he was leading one faction that were opposed to the LSK leadership and almost toppled the LSK leadership then. So he is quite a solid person, and his debate will be interesting in the Senate, representing the county of Nairobi and, amongst the youngest senators in the country. There has been quite a perception with the Senate that Ninyumba was there. Maybe.
But is it really?
Yeah,
so to speak. But one funny thing about an interesting bit is that when Sifuna went to vie in Bungoma County, he wasn't successful in 2017. Then perhaps he gravitated and coming back to the city. Now he already packed this in the bag. I really don't understand how it happened, because could you please just think that, or say, or he's based in Nairobi, so when you go to the village, they say,
Nairobi. There's generally that perception that despite the fact that you come from a certain, or rather your origins are from a certain area, there's a disconnect between you and the people on the ground, purely because of where you are raised. Which has a heavy influence in how your outlook is on the issues that really affect the common mananchi. So perhaps his ideas in Bungoma could not resonate with the public.
Now we have got the final.
Let's listen
from the returning officer. Now let's listen in.
The certificate of the elected senator. This is what makes Mheshimiwa the senator-elect for Nairobi City County. It says certificate of the elected senator. The county returning officer hereby declares that Edwin Sifuna, ID number 2566239, has been duly elected as the senator of Nairobi City County in the election held on 9th day of August 2022. Named the county returning officer, the signature dated this 14th day of August 2022. Congratulations. Thank you both.
From Kasarani, Edwin Sifuna is the next senator for Nairobi County announced, and quite a number actually. He's gotten quite a substantial number of votes in Nairobi. I think about 716,876. Bishop Margaret Wanjiru, who came in second, came at a distant second, 524,091. So Sifuna wins this contest, 716,876. That makes him the next senator for Nairobi County. And interestingly, Victor, I didn't quite get the second name of Sifuna because it's Edwin somebody Sifuna. And you know, in this election, when you know everybody's name, you could actually discover it's Jane Mahalangana Wamboi in an election. That's when
for us to call him Omwami. If you can't get the second name of that, just call him Omwami. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen. I think there's something that's still happening at Kasarani.
And that means then probably they're ready to announce the gubernatorial results, and that could be next, or the woman rep position. Let's see who this is. This could be the agent who will show pictures.
When you look at the figure, Curia,
yes,
Edwin Sifuna garnering 700,000
and 716,000
exactly, plus, and Honorable Margaret Wanjiru coming 524,091. That is a huge number of votes for Margaret Wanjiru. She is a force to reckon with, and I am so sure even other leaders within the county of Nairobi cannot wish her away. All right, and this points out to probably the level of strength, political strength that Honorable Margaret Wanjiru still commands in the city.
And remember, she was going for governorship until they negotiated within the UDA party.
Yes.
For her to leave the position for Sakaja, and then when Wanjiru runs for senator. And that tells you, even in the gubernatorial position, it would have been quite a contest if Bishop again was, and if she had remained adamant that she was running for governor and probably exit from UDA, it would have spurred the broth for, Kenya Kwanza completely.
Absolutely.
In Nairobi. So you can see Bishop Margaret Wanjiru, been out of politics for 10 years, I think in the cold for 10 years, but still a force to reckon with in Nairobi politics.
What do you make of that?
I think if my memory, if my recollection serves me right,
yes,
she has actually maintained probably more or less the number of votes that she had in the previous previous election. So, I mean, she's not a new face in politics. She was a member of parliament in Starehe. She's been very active. She was an assistant
And the
minister.
son took over in 2017.
Yes,
remember?
yes. She has been an assistant minister at some point. So she's not a new face. She's well known. She runs a very, or rather she leads in a very well-known church. So she has quite some support from Nairobi. I'm not really surprised by the outcome. Plus, of course, there's the aspect of party politics, which Victor, I'm sure you would agree with me, had a very heavy hand in this election.
You know this better than I do. You know this better than I do. Okay, so as it stands, Nairobi has a new senator-elect. Let's take a listen again to the returning officer there.
Go to the election of the county woman representative to the National Assembly election for Nairobi City County. As I explained earlier, for this election, we had 7 missing result forms, and the registered voters in respect to each of these stations as follows: Park Road Primary Schools, polling station 4656 voters; Our Lady of Mercy Primary School, station 2690 voters; Umwani Secondary School, polling station 5659 voters; Pangani Girls High School, polling station 8691 voters; St. Peter Clavers, polling station 7 675 voters;